Well, we're in Girdwood. We're headed down to Soldotna and we're gonna be doing some work on Chris's cabin again. It's Friday night late. We're at the baby and Jordan will be back in the car in a minute. She went to the gas station to use the restroom. We're headed down. Gonna try and get the roof on this weekend and the loft in and all the windows done. I think it's gonna be the goal. Get the house wrap on probably also. And then that'll give them a lot to work on for the next little bit. And then I'll come back and do the electrical work and all that good stuff. So we're gonna hit the road and get down there. We got a little work done this evening, and Chris was able to get a little bit of footage for that with the drone, and that was cool. So it got dark on us, but we wanted to get the cabin at least dried in to where they can sleep in there, and if it rains, they're not gonna get wet. And yeah, so we're gonna button it up for the night, go to sleep, and get back at it in the morning. So we'll see you then.
You got a lot more for you to grab too.
We brought the dog along and she loves playing with sticks, but she couldn't figure out why this one wouldn't come out of the ground. We got a new tool for this job, and so I went ahead and put the belt clip on there so it would be easy to carry around and hopefully not drop it off the roof. Because of the roof having such a steep pitch, tying off and rappelling made it a lot easier and safer to get around and do the work we needed to get done.
Well, we got our row of starter in. You can see that over here, down on the bottom edge. And we're getting the ladder set up to be able to bring shingles up here and there. I was gonna put them on top, but then with running the ropes and stuff all around, I didn't want to have to fool with working around that. So we're just gonna work off the ladder for a little bit, and then once we get closer to the top, I'll stage a few up top, and we'll go from there. So rappelling gear is working well, back from when I was doing tree work, so that's a blessing. We've got our ladder put up, and we're gonna get rolling.
Now I will say that having this Dewalt roofing nailer was awesome. Not having to run an air compressor and then fighting with air hoses and all that stuff just makes a huge difference. And this thing shot well and didn't jam except for one time. That was because the coil of nails was bent and any gun would have jammed anyways. Thanks to it raining so much down there, we weren't able to use a chalk line on the roof, so we had to take our time and make sure everything was extremely straight before going ahead and nailing it. Next, we worked on getting the chimney through the roof and then flashed properly so that it would seal and not leak at all. It took us about an hour or an hour and a half, but we got it all done right and it won't have any issues.
Well, it's late again. Seems to be the typical thing around here. That's all right. We got all the shingles up. Chimney pipe is obviously through the roof, and the house wrap is all but done. We got a little bit here on the gable ends on both sides, and then Chris got all but the two windows in the back done also. So we'll see what happens. I might end up doing those tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'm pretty beat right now and sore, but yeah, burning our scrap wood over there, and I got all the trash picked up, getting the area cleared out and neatened up, so we're ready to go for next time. But yeah, I think the next step is going to be doing siding, and I think Chris is gonna have his boys do that. Something small they can, well, kind of big, but it's something relatively easy they can do. And then he and I will do the electrical work, and I'm gonna finish picking a few things up and get ready to go get some sleep. And we're gonna head home in the morning. Chris and the guys left earlier. They're headed back to Eagle River where they live. Well, this morning, and we're packing up, getting ready to go. I figured I'll go ahead and give you all a walkthrough and you can see what it looks like. We've got all of our tools and materials that we haven't used yet. We've got all that stuff stacked in here. So just kind of excuse the mess for that, but you can get the idea of the layout of the floor plan and all that stuff. And so this is walking in the door. First off, got the loft, vaulted ceiling here. And then underneath the loft on the left side here, we're gonna have a kitchenette of some sort. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do water yet, but have a little propane burner stove and all that good stuff there. Right now we just got bunks kind of set up here, but we're gonna have like a queen bed and then a twin above it. And then upstairs will be more bedding area. And then over here, we're gonna put, or probably here actually, we're gonna put a propane heater, wall mount, and then there's a little bit of furniture or something there. And then there's your vaulted ceiling again, front door. And then right here, we're gonna have a wood stove, just a small one. And that's what Chris is wanting to do. So yeah, it's a real small, simple cabin, but there's quite a bit of room in here for only a 12 by 16 building. And pretty decent use of space, I think. But yeah, so and then come out back out here on the porch and just kind of a look at the property there, and the lot. Got all our mess cleaned up to an extent over there. Got the outhouse on that side. He's got a shower built into it, and got some sort of pretty cool little propane deal that heats the water, like on-demand water heater and pump and all that good stuff. So maybe next time we're out here, we'll get to show you that. Get him to show you how it all works. Well, if you enjoyed that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to follow along for our next adventure. And while you're at it, check out the other videos we have on our channel and explore Alaska with us. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a blessed day.